Ephesians chapter 5 verse 20 says that we should always give thanks to God, our Father, for everything. Beloved, why do you think that God will ask us to thank Him regardless of the problems and the pressures we face daily? God commands us to thank Him because our gratitude to God keeps us aware of God's presence, which builds our trust in Him and also makes our faith stronger in God. You must realize that being thankful is not based on how you feel or the situations that you face. You can be grateful even when you are going through trials because you know that God has promised us in Romans chapter 8 verse 28 that He will make all things work together for our good. That means God has a purpose in mind for whatever you go through in this life, whether pleasant or difficult. So when you understand that God has good intentions for you, beloved, you will be strengthened to go through difficult challenges because you know that God's word always comes true. We know from Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 12 that God has said that He watches over His word to perform it. So when God says that every word that He speaks, He is watching so that that word comes to pass, then beloved, if God says that He will make that challenging situation come out for your good, then this will give you the faith and the hope in God to stand firm and endure that problem that you are going through, because you know that at the end of it all, it will turn out for your good. So our part as believers in Jesus Christ or children of God is to always trust that God will bring good things from the trials that we face. If God will give us victory in every situation we face, then we must always give thanks to the Lord. This is why Philippians chapter 4 verse 6 says that we should not be anxious or be worried for anything, but with every problem that we have, we should present that problem to God through thanksgiving. We should thank God before we even mention the problems we have, because God has already made provisions for our victory. He has already said that He will make all things work together for our good. Whether the things are good, whether they are bad, God says that He will always make sure that they work together for our good. Beloved, this is the reason why God says that in everything we should give Him thanks, because He knows our end from the very beginning. And since He says that all things shall work together for our good, He knows that our end will be very good. He knows that everything will be well for us in the end. And this is why He says that whatever you are going through, you should thank Him, because He is making all things work together for your good.